So I'm calling our annual membership meeting to order. You have the agenda. I don't think I need a notebook. I just need you. Hey, Coach, is Tranver Graham still out there?
Yes.
Tell him to come back in. We're not done. You also have the annual report in this booklet. And I think Janie just left, which is who we need next. While she's out there and we're waiting on her, everybody please review the annual report. I'm not going to read this verbatim. I'm just going to point out a few highlights.
Did you get a score in game?
I'm a Cowboys fan, Frank.
Yeah.
I don't care. 0-0 would be my score. Neither a Redskins fan nor a Philly fan. Janie, come on up to the front, please. Come on up to the front. Okay, come on up to the front. She doesn't know this is happening. So, Janie, during the past year, especially, you have done an absolutely outstanding job. And if y'all don't know, this is Janie is one of our research assistants, administrative assistants here at the Historical Society. She mans the desk and opens the building and answers the phone and answers the emails and performs just a wide variety of administrative tasks and functions that really we couldn't operate this facility without.
It's my playpen.
So there you go, right from the horse's mouth. But no, seriously, we could not provide the level of service and especially the customer service, the research service, the availability of the building without the job that you have done over the past year and the job that I know you'll continue to do. And the board wanted to recognize you and recognize your invaluable contribution to the operation of the Historical Society. So to commemorate that, we have a card that I want to give you, and also have something else in that envelope that the board wanted to present to you, just to say how appreciative we were and how thankful we were for the job that you have done, going above and beyond, certainly above and beyond what the expectation is.
I love what I do.
So let's all give her a hand. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the annual report. And before we get into this, I want to also thank one of our board members, Jennifer Conley, and Ruth Mallory Long, who is our other research/admin assistant for producing this hard copy for y'all. Certainly, without them, it wouldn't look nearly as nice as what it does. So if you'll flip over to the first page, that's my summary report. I just wanted to draw out two things for your attention. On top of me being personally thankful for the board, the staff, the membership, for your support of the society, in both financially, with man hours, with just words of encouragement. I'm very appreciative of that, thankful of that. But further, I wanted to highlight to y'all the grant that we received during the past year from the Commonwealth History Fund, which is administered by the Virginia Museum of Culture and History, for our ongoing research project to document free blacks in Orange County. When completed, this database will represent one of the most comprehensive databases in the Virginia Piedmont of free black individuals beginning in 1734 with the formation of Orange County, all the way through to 1865 and the end of the Civil War. So it represents a very, very, very significant undertaking, both in effort and a very significant scholastic and academic resource that will be available to us and future researchers of Orange County history. I also want to highlight and point out an agreement that the Historical Society reached with the James Madison Museum to initiate further collaboration on our artifact and archival collections that both organizations have under their purview, under their control. And you'll probably be hearing more about and more specifically about some of those collaborations in the future. Lastly, you'll see there at the bottom, in the bottom paragraph on this page, kind of on a sad note, we reported in the last Oracle, but I wanted to reiterate that Jean McGann has retired. She retired at the end of 2024. She spent 28 years here at the Historical Society, answering the phone, responding to mail, helping people with their research when they came in. So she's going to be really missed, represents a huge amount of institutional knowledge that frankly will probably not be replaced in kind, certainly. But we're going to do our best. But she says that she's still going to show up from time to time and come to our meetings and programs and be just a normal member of the Historical Society and not have to be staff anymore. So just wanted to make y'all aware of that, and also express my appreciation to her for all her years of great service. The Treasurer's Report, briefly, I just want to highlight in 2024, we received almost $38,000 worth of receipts during the year, slightly over $44,000 in expenses. And we continue to be able to meet our financial obligations, and we don't see that changing in the future. So we're on pretty firm financial footing. And this is, our receipts come from a variety of sources. Your member contributions, for one, contributions from the county, from the town, and also from a community foundation in Richmond that continues to provide us regular annual donations. And then also we have special fundraising campaigns for specific needs. Also our money that we received for our grant work as well. So keep it up. Keep writing those checks. On the Building and Grounds Committee, most of y'all remember the fund drive that we had to repair the roof and guttering. That has been that work has been completed, for which we advertised, and so we're glad that we were able to get that done so quickly, and just wanted to let y'all know that has been taken to completion. Collections. We have in our collections a bridge plaque from the old Liberty Mills Truss Bridge, which was I want to say 1888 vintage truss bridge that was taken out. Do you remember when that was taken out, Frank? Was it the flood of 95, 96? Liberty Mills. Was
I don't know when that bridge came out.
the Willis Ford Bridge got hit in 95 by that flood. But anyway, a really nice wrought iron bridge plaque that states the name of the bridge manufacturer and the date has finally been cleaned and preserved. Also, we continue to make really strong progress in the cataloging of our Duff Green negatives. That's a collection of over over 15,000 negatives, photographic negatives that appeared in the Orange County Review from the 50s on up through the 2000s. So we're making some really strong progress in that regard, and I'm really happy to report that. Our education committee, and this is a committee that works primarily with our Orange County teachers. As far as I know, we're the only county level historical society in this region that has such an arrangement with the teachers in its public school system, and we hope to. We've had this relationship for the past, how long? 3-4 years, and we envision that this relationship will continue and become much more vibrant over the years. But during this past year, we provided a society-led, history bus tour of the county, or significant landmarks in the county that I'm especially proud of. Phil Aldebear and Coach Hawkins led those efforts, and I think that the teachers enjoyed that opportunity, and I know we enjoyed being able to provide that, and I'm just really happy about being able to do that. Also, another thing that we've been doing here at the Society for a number of years is publishing a coloring book about Orange County history for fourth graders. And how long have we been doing that? Oh, has it been that long? Wow. So Carol Couch sponsored this year's republishing of several hundred copies of 9 Lives of an Orange County tabby. Orange County history told from the perspective of this cat. I'm a dog person, so I'm not much on cats. But we will get many years worth of distribution of this history coloring book to fourth graders because of Carol's generosity, and she is a former president of the Orange County Historical Society as well. A membership report. The only thing I'm going to say about membership is that it's strong, and in 2024, we have 340 active members of the society, which is really strong, really outstanding, and we hope to increase that number as time goes on. Program, y'all, this crowd that's in here today, y'all are I'm kind of preaching to the choir because y'all are the ones that show up, month after month. We had several outdoor programs at remote venues, Holiday House, Marshall Farms. Where else did we go? Went out to Walnut Hills for the Kemper birthday commemoration. Had a talk out at Pamunkey Baptist Church. Then had several programs here in our auditorium that were live streamed to a online audience. All of these programs have been videoed and exist on our website, exist on our YouTube channel, and they're freely available for anyone to go back. And we've got several years now worth of archived programs that are really good and produced professionally produced, essentially. So thank you, fellas, from our AV team back there. Appreciate it. Our publications report, I want to highlight that if you didn't know, the Society published a new book this past year, and that is the Register of Free Blacks for Orange County, Virginia, 1803 to 1850, written by Ann Miller. It's essentially a transcription of a series of documents that everyone thought had been lost, but lo and behold, the originals were found stuffed into a drawer at the courthouse, and Ann Miller was able to recognize their importance and recognize their significance, and we're able to transcribe those documents, and we produced a book which is on sale out front on sale on our website for your purchase. And it's a if anyone is interested in this facet of Orange County history, it's an excellent book to get. Well, there goes a remote. Research report. We have several ongoing research projects which are in various stages of semi-completion or non-completion, however you want to look at it. Some of the more notable ones are, though, we collaborated earlier this year for Juneteenth with the Orange County African American Historical Society to produce an almost comprehensive list of Black Orange County veterans from the Civil War up through World War II. I'm sorry, not the Civil War, from the Revolutionary War up through World War II. And I say an almost comprehensive because a very big surprise to me, for instance, was the very large number of colored Civil War soldiers that called Orange County their home at one time or another. These weren't necessarily people that were all born in Orange County, but they were soldiers, veterans that called Orange County home at some point during their lifetimes. Two Black Revolutionary War veterans, a couple of War of 1812. I don't think we had any Mexican War veterans, a ton of Black Civil War colored troops, and some really interesting veterans from World War I. And of course, everybody knows the story of Captain Andrew Maples, the Tuskegee Airman from World War II. Actually, his father was a World War I veteran, a sergeant in the American Expeditionary Force, wounded in Europe, received commendation, and came back to Orange County and turned out to be a leading member of the Black community from that period after the end of World War I through the beginning of World War II. Bill Speeden reports from our finance committee that at the end of 2024, we had an investment portfolio value $374,000 in change, which was an increase of 9% over the previous year. So our investments continue to do very well. Our volunteer support, I wanted to highlight that volunteers put in minimally about 400 hours of volunteer work here at the Historical Society, and that is probably that's on the very low end of the amount of volunteer hours that really do happen here when you count the board of directors and other people that just don't get captured in this accounting. So I'm very appreciative of those people who volunteer regularly to do odds and ends, things that just need to be done around here to help make the visitor experience that much better. So thank you very much to those volunteers. Unless anyone has a specific question, I'm not going to iterate anything else from the annual report. Okay. Mark, I'm going to turn the next part of the program over to him, Mark Horath. He's one of our board of directors, and he is going to provide some information about the three board of directors nominees that we're going to vote on.
Hello, everybody. On the back of your agenda are bios, and I'm going to read through it, and you can enjoy reading with me. May Crenshaw Saxton. May is sitting right here with if you could, there's May, okay. May is an Orange County native. She and her husband, Mike, retired to Orange County after being in other areas of the country for 40 years. family roots, and a love of local history drew them back to this area. May was an elementary school teacher for 30 years. She volunteers with the Love Outreach Food Pantry and is a board member of the Spicer Mill Property Owners Association and serves as volunteer coordinator and a member of the education outreach team of the Orange County Historical Society. She is past trustee of the Graham Cemetery Association and a past board member of the Virginia Genealogical Society. May looks forward to serving as a board member in order to help promote awareness of the importance of local history. This will be May's first term as a director. Myself, yours truly, Mark is a community-oriented with significant volunteer activities. He has volunteered for the Boy Scouts of America, Washington, D.C. Region Sports Car Club of America, Rapid and River Master Gardeners, and Four County Players. He loves domestic and international travel, and that's it. I'm editing. He lives in downtown Barboursville in a historic house with a lovely Southwest Mountains and vineyard view. Mark has a marketing and communications background with Baltimore City Public Schools, Johns Hopkins, Ohio University, and University Hospitals of Cleveland. Mark retired as the advertising manager at the Virginia Lottery. This will be Mark's second term as an elected director of the society and has been very active in the work of the board. And Jessica Thompson. Okay. Jess is a current director filling the unexpired term of a former director. Jess is an Orange County native and currently owns Painted Orange located in Caroline Street. She has served as the president of the board of the James Madison Museum of Orange County Heritage for the past several years. She is familiar with the many needs of the community and is actively involved in supporting projects that benefit both community members and local businesses. Jess has two children who both go to public schools here in Orange as well. Jess has been instrumental in helping to forge a close partnership between the society and like-minded local organizations. This will be Jess's first full term as an elected director. Anybody learn anything new about anybody? All right, good.
Chairman, I move that nominations be closed and the proposed slate be elected by acclamation. Second.
Okay, we've got a motion and a second that the nominations close and the slate of directors be elected by acclamation. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. All right, congratulations to the new directors. All right, thank you very much. Is there any other business that anyone would like to bring up now? Now is the time. Okay, seeing none, the meeting is hereby closed. Thank you all for your participation. All the